Hello, my name is Vanessa. I'm a light worker and I'm here to help. In this video, I want to tell you all about how you can get out of a funk. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about a depression. I'm talking about just a random day where you're just feeling in a much lower vibration than normal. So the first thing that you can do to get out of a funk is to move. Movement is a wonderful way of moving the energy around in our body. We are constantly receiving energy and putting energy out into the world. And a lot of times, if we are staying stagnant physically and mentally, we can create energy blocks in our bodies. So movement is an excellent way to get that energy moving around, flowing around, and hopefully get some energy blocks released. My favorite way to do this is dancing. You definitely want to make sure that you like the type of movement that you're doing. If you're in a funk, you don't really want to just engage in anything, especially something that you don't like. Make sure it's a movement that you like. Go walking in the forest, dance around like I like to do, play a sport, anything that you like to do to get yourself moving around. The second thing is music. And you want to choose music that is uplifting and fun, anything that is going to make you feel good. A lot of times we're tempted to put on angry music when we're feeling angry, but this is really feeding the emotion. And it's true that sometimes music of this nature is beneficial to help us deal with a painful emotion that is not just a funk that we're feeling, and an emotion that is deep, maybe a wound that we have, in order to sit with the pain. But if we're trying to raise our vibration and we're not sure what's going on, we definitely don't want to put this type of music on. You're going to want stuff that makes you feel good. And music also, especially if you have earbuds in or headphones, the vibration is going to be actually going through your body as well. Again, moving your energy around. So music is a wonderful way to get you out of a funk. The other thing that you can do is play a musical instrument. And you don't need to have a special skill to do this. If you do play an instrument, this is a wonderful way to get yourself out of a funk. But I have multiple instruments that don't require any specific skill. Singing bowls are my favorite. Again, when you are using them, you are using a stick around the edge of the bowl, and the vibrations are so strong. Again, you can feel it in your body, and this is so helpful into moving your energy around in your body. And I also have a hand drum that I just bang, and I have a wooden flute that you can just blow into, and I have a steel tongue drum. That isn't possible to mess up. It just makes nice sounds anytime you play it. So I encourage you to get one of these instruments for yourself if you don't already have one, and it's a wonderful way to help you get out of a funk. Another thing that you can do, so beneficial, is to get out into nature. Going into the forest, going to the beach, even just outside looking up at the sky is a wonderful way to kind of recalibrate, and nature is very calming. If you've ever noticed, if you step into a forest, you can almost feel the difference. I can feel the difference immediately. There's this like invisible, outside of the forest energy, and as soon as I step inside of the forest, I have this peaceful quiet come over me where my thoughts stop. I don't seem to be on that hamster wheel loop of thoughts anymore, and it's just a great calm. So go into nature. And the other thing that you can do is just change your environment that you're in. Wherever you are, go into a different room. Go outside of your house. Go to a different place. Maybe change the people that you're around. So just changing the actual physical location of where you are oftentimes is a great way to get out of a bad mood. The sunshine is really, really great. Such a wonderful thing to bring life to you. Again, that's being outside in nature. You can create something, so paint something, draw something, write something, create a song, create a poem. This is a really, really good way to completely change the track of your mind and the energy vibration, the energy that you are putting out and taking in. What else can you do? So laughter is such a great way. try to find a comedian that you like, a funny show or a movie. I really like to listen to this funny monk. He says really bad jokes. He knows they're bad jokes, he says that, but his name is Ajahn Brahm, and I love this monk, and he really just cracks me up. So try to find something to make you laugh. Laughter is one of the highest vibrations that a person can feel, so this is super beneficial to us. Another thing is to eat nutritious foods, and also at the same time not to eat those addictive, really great tasting foods like potato chips and candy and things like that. These foods will actually change the brain chemistry in your brain, and also on top of it, then after you eat all this junk food, you feel guilty, which is not going to help you get out of your funk. So make yourself or order a really nutritious and healthy meal. Another thing you can do to get yourself out of a funk is, first of all, be aware that sometimes we pick up and carry other people's energy with us that isn't our own. So there's a couple things that I like to do every day just about to bring my own energy back to me and send back any energy that isn't mine in the first place. So I simply call that into action, and I set that intention, and I say, I call all of my energy back to myself, and I send back any energy that isn't mine to sender. And then you can do something called a cord cutting meditation. It's really quick. So you, again, just intend to do that. We have energy cords that connect us to other people in our lives. Anybody that we come into contact with, we create an energy cord with them. So it is a really good practice to just daily visualize, close your eyes and just visualize and say, I'm cutting the energy cords. I actually close my eyes and I imagine I have a big pair of scissors, and I just cut any energy cords that I am attached to. And this is another way of just getting your own energy back to you and stop feeding and picking up on others' energy. The other thing that you can do are 2 grounding exercises. You can actually visualize yourself with your legs becoming tree roots and going into the earth. Imagine the earth's cool soil and imagine that you are grounded and connected to the earth. This is another quick visualization, there we go, that you can do. It just takes a couple seconds. And the other thing is you can imagine a white light beaming down on top of your head, source consciousness coming through your body and grounding you and connecting to the earth with that light. Then you can imagine a light coming out through your chest and encompassing you in a glowing shell of light, and this is called shielding. So this is another way that you can protect your energy and kind of stop absorbing other people's energy, which is a lot of times what's happening. It might not even be our own energy that's causing us to be in a funk. It could be just other energy that we're picking up on. So I hope you can get out of your funk. Happens to us all. I was in a little bit of a funk today, and a song came on by Stick Figure, and it just immediately, almost as if a spell had been broken with like a snap, and I realized I was worrying about a bunch of pointless things, and I felt like I took a deep, big breath. Another thing you can do is take some breaths. Breath work is really, really helpful. Prana, it's our life force, is our breath. So take some deep breaths. But I love you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to connect with you soon.